TPACK is a complex concept. TPACK is an abbreviation of Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge. To understand the concept and what it entails for classroom teachers of 21st century, let's begin with another concept. That is the basis of TPACK. This other concept is called Pedagogical Content Knowledge. In 1986, Shulman wrote a very important piece about teachers' knowledge base and how teachers' education programs have traditionally dealt with it. He was the first to draw our attention to both content knowledge and pedagogical knowledge for teachers' learning. Content knowledge or subject matter knowledge is a teacher's knowledge about the facts and concepts of a discipline and the relationship between them. Pedagogical knowledge is the knowledge of the instructional theories and methods that teachers need for teaching the subject matter. Shulman pointed out that not only the knowledge of content and pedagogy are separately important, but the integration of content knowledge with the knowledge of pedagogy is also significant for good teaching. If a teacher knows the subject matter but does not know anything about instructional methods, it will be difficult for them to present subject matter to their students in a way that they can understand it well. A teacher should have a large knowledge base of teaching techniques for different educational levels and types of learners. This knowledge base of teachers was termed as pedagogical content knowledge by Dr. Shulman. The concept of pedagogical content knowledge includes three types of knowledge: the knowledge of subject or content, pedagogical knowledge, and the knowledge of the conceptions and strategies to present the subject matter to the students. In today's rapidly developing technological world, it has become necessary for teachers to understand the use of new tools in teaching. Now, technology is needed not only for the delivery of content, but also for facilitating the learning process. This is where TPACK comes in. The knowledge base that enables teachers to integrate technology in teaching so that the learning content becomes easier to understand. The concept of TPACK was conceptualized by two educators, Dr. Punye Mishra and Dr. Matthew Kohler, in 2006. This concept is rooted in Dr. Lee Shulman's pedagogical content knowledge. Mishra and Kohler were not the first to say that technology should be a part of teachers' knowledge base, but their formulation of the concept is more comprehensive. They emphasize that TPACK is an integration of the three knowledge bases: content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and technological knowledge. But it's nothing like any of them individually. In addition to pedagogical content knowledge, or PCK, they have defined technological content knowledge, or TCK, and technological pedagogical knowledge, that is TPK. So TPACK builds on a teacher's content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, technological knowledge, pedagogical content knowledge, technological content knowledge, and technological pedagogical knowledge. Let's understand this with the help of an example. An 8th grade chemistry teacher has to teach a unit on chemical bonding. So according to TPACK, he needs to have the following types of knowledge to be able to teach the topic with the help of technology. Knowledge of what a chemical bond is, how it works, and why it's necessary for a student of chemistry to understand it. This is CK, content knowledge. The knowledge of the method of teaching science at high school level is PK, pedagogical knowledge. The knowledge of technology in general is technological knowledge. The knowledge of what method of teaching science will be most suitable to teach the topic of chemical bonding to 8th graders, considering that chemical bonding is an abstract concept, is PCK, pedagogical content knowledge. The knowledge of technological tools that can be used to represent an abstract concept in science like chemical bonding is TCK, technological content knowledge. The knowledge of which technological tool is suitable for use with which approach or method of teaching chemical bonding is TPK, technological pedagogical knowledge. The knowledge and the skill of using technology to represent chemical bonding to make it easy to comprehend and presenting it through a suitable method of teaching for the target learners as it's supposed to be represented and presented according to scientific principles is TPACK, technological pedagogical content knowledge. This means that effective teaching requires that teachers have a sound understanding of the complex relationships between technology, content, and pedagogy, and they learn to use this understanding to develop appropriate context specific strategies and representations. Only learning to use a certain learning management system or the tools it affords is not enough. It's also important to know how a certain technological tool may transform the content or may fail to facilitate its understanding. Without understanding this, it's naive to think that using a modern technological tool will lead to desired learning for students. So, TPACK framework suggests that all three knowledge domains, together with the learning context, have different roles to play separately as well as together. So, if we look at it, planning a technology integrated class is not much different from a traditional class because the prime target is to facilitate students' learning on a given topic.